We're live. I do have to wait for Instagram though, because you know how they like to be. Will we be allowed to go live on Instagram today?
Yes.
We're going to find out in just a second. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da. We're live. We're live. Huh?
Both times that we've been able to go live on Instagram have been times that I couldn't, like YouTube was taking a second.
Yeah, like it lagged.
I wonder if we need to do Instagram first and then do YouTube.
Well, I actually think I figured it out. So I was testing a theory this time. And it was whenever I create the stream and put the stream key in when I create the stream, it doesn't work. But this time and the last two times when it has worked, what I did was I created the stream. I did not put a stream key in. And then I came in right before we went live and put it in then. And it's like it
fixes it.
More accurate or whatever. Hi, Marilyn. Also, hello, everyone joining us. Sorry, Justin, I are just yapping about how to make Instagram work because
we just want Instagram to work so badly.
We just want Instagram to work, okay? We want it so bad. But we have very exciting things to talk to you guys about today, which is why we're doing this little surprise live, not our regularly scheduled programming at all. But that's because next week is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving early to everyone. If anyone has small children, you've all been doing the disguise a turkey thing this week. Justy, are your kids too old to disguise a turkey?
Yeah, they're over it.
We disguised our turkey and turned it in yesterday. We disguised it as a cat because Henry's very into cats. And I did use vinyl to make the ears and the tail and the whiskers. And then he just wanted to color its nose pink. So,
which is the color of a turkey's nose? Maybe.
Cat turkey. Yes. So anyways, if anyone else disguised a turkey, let us know in the comments. Classic little Thanksgiving activity for kids. Let's see. We've got Thanksgiving and we have exciting things happening that we're going to share with you guys on this live. Jesse, you can tease it first. You go right ahead.
Well, you know what we need to do? We need to talk about our basic Black Friday first, because I know that's what everybody's going to be looking for. So if you were here last year, it's same thing as last year. It's pretty much it's different products, obviously.
Yeah.
But just like last year, we're having products that aren't usually available on Plus. So if you're already a Plus member, you're not missing out on like the actual deal of things. These are products that you're not going to get on your Plus side. You might get them individually, but these are like bundles and bigger sets of things. And so these are more aligned with what we put on the dollar deals, like the bigger items, the nicer bundles, the more premium things. Those are going to be available for 4 days. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I can count 4 days. They will be $1 each. Now, if you're a Plus member, you can either spend your credits if you have credits, or if you're unlimited, you'll just get your share of all of them. If you're not a Plus member, then there's only 500 copies of everything and they're all $1. So you have to kind of hurry up and get in there. But it's one of those things you can shop throughout the week because different things will pop up. And there's so many that you might shop once, come back. I usually do fonts all by themselves because I like really want to sit and look through fonts. And I end up with like a year's worth of fonts every year. So design bundles, regular Black Friday is back, and we will have previews up and ready next Monday. And the actual sale is going to start next Friday at, what did I tell you? Was it 5 a.m. our time?
5 a.m.
4 a.m. It's 9 a.m.
Wait.
We did the math.
4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Because 5 hours ahead.
Well, Mackenzie's saying 5, though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's 4. It's 4 a.m. I promise, because if I have 5 fingers.
So yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 a.m.
We're great at time math over here. But
the time zone hates to see me coming. I have no idea with the time zones ever. So anyways, it is 4 a.m. Eastern time on Friday is when the deals go live.
And they'll go live, but it's probably not a 4 a.m. rush. You pretty much just have Friday to shop. I'm sure that a couple things are going to sell out in those first few hours, though. So if you have something on there that you find on Monday that you really, really want, pop in Friday morning. I know we're all going to be out shopping anyways. I've got a Target to hit up. So
are you going to go to Target on Black Friday?
I am. I'm going to sneak there before work.
You're very brave.
I know. But we don't live in a huge town, so it's not like so overwhelming.
That's very brave for Elmo.
And then
It's a no.
obviously we have the dollar event, which is our yearly event. It's going back, but we have something new this year.
Yes, but wait, before we jump into the new, for the design bundles, this would be my tactic. This would be my strategy. I would say on Monday, go look at everything that's going to be going live and make yourself a list of what you need to get first when the deals go live on Friday. Because Justy's right. There are some things that are popular every year and they do sell out because there's only the 500 copies. So I would make your list of the things you know you need to get right away that you'll be sad if they sell out. And then I would make a secondary list that's like, if I get these, I'll be happy. But if I don't, it's okay. And then do those next, because it's very sad when you go to buy something and it's gone. So that would be my advice. Mackenzie says in the comments, I will be starting with the planner files.
Yes, I always forget about planner stuff. And then January comes and I'm going and buying planning stuff.
Yeah, the planner files, there are some really cute ones. There's a cute one in there. I've seen it. And Christine says to you, probably Justy, since you're going to Target on Friday, you crazy animal, that you can do Black Friday deals at Target online. So
I probably can, but it's funner to go to the store and snag all the
is
things.
it?
No, it's not. But I know family members don't want to go, so we're going.
Also, I should apologize to everyone. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't apologize for this. I have a cold, and so I sound crazy, but I'm not going to apologize for it because it's not my fault. But
it might be mine. We were together last week. I might have given
Justy got me sick. I'm just kidding. I could have gotten Justy sick. Who even knows? But we were traveling, and when you're traveling, it's like you're just in a ball of germs in an air tube flying through the sky.
Yeah, that's
so. Who knows who started it? But I have a cold, and that's why I sound how I sound. So
Laura had to spend like 12 hours at a airport like a week and a half ago. Yeah, that was fun.
Do not recommend. One thing that I don't recommend is during FAA shortages, flying with a 4-year-old across the country. I don't recommend it. But I did it, and it was fine. We survived.
So no, they don't. Just to read what's on the screen in case someone can't see it. Someone on Instagram would like to know if design bundles plus members need to worry about limited copies. Nope, you have the full 4 days. You can go crazy. You don't have to get up early. You can shop on Monday if you want, but I'd want the files before then.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to get into the next big exciting thing that we haven't shared?
Yes. Should I pull out one of the rolls?
Maybe if you want to
preview it.
Yeah.
Okay, you start talking. I'll go find it.
Okay, so the exciting thing this month around. So if you've been around, you know that we've been doing these monthly deals where we sell big sheets of DTF and UV DTF, and we've branched into physical products. So
Yay!
We've got a whole bunch of physical products that are going to be shoved into a mystery box. There's 60 plus products in there, a mixture of UV and DTF, so you can play with both, and it'll come with a roll of each. I think it's a 30-inch. It is a 30-inch. It's a 30-inch UV DTF, and then a 60-inch DTF, and then of course all of the blanks that you need. So this is going to be a box that's pretty shoved full.
Shoved full is an understatement, by the way. Understatement of the century.
Yeah, but I also need you guys to realize that we had to get all of these products into said box. So we have very, very limited quantities. We're only doing a number of them. I don't even think we're going to share the number that we're going to do, just because we don't want to oversell this at all. We can't do any more after we run out. So because of that, we have a little bitty sneaky pre-order situation if you want to join our besties, because the besties are the only ones getting this pre-order option. So you kind of have to pop in there to get to it, but we do have a pre-order live now if you want to go ahead and put your card in. Now this won't charge your card, but it will save you $25 off of the box. So you'll get, it's a $2.99. I think I should have started with that. I'm sorry. The box itself is $2.99. This will take $25 off the box if you want to go ahead and do the pre-order. And there's no commitment there. If you decide on November 27th, right before we charge your card, you don't want it, you can go in and cancel it. There's no like fee or, cancellation, anything there. So if it's something that you really, really want, US only. I'm sorry, Emily.
I
She's
know
always
everyone's
over there
so
in
excited.
Canada.
I'm like, oh, it's
But if
not.
there's something that you really, really want, if this is something that you really, really want, I would suggest doing the pre-order just because we are going to run out. We know we are.
Yeah, that's actually why we did the pre-order, just as an FYI, because we have so many people in the Besties group now, and we have so many people who are always on our lives, who are so involved. And we were starting to get nervous that this is going to sell out and you guys weren't even going to get an opportunity. So we were like, we have to give a way for them to go ahead and snag it. So we're opening the pre-order to our besties and also to you guys here on the live. The link is in the Besties group. So if you go join DB Besties, which you can do that via the QR code that's right there, or we will put the link in the chat also to go join Besties. Emily cries in Canadian because people are asking like, where do I join Besties? We will put it in the chat. So go join the Besties group. We've just posted the link to pre-order. And again, like Justy's saying, it's no risk on your part. If you want to pre-order, it's going to put your card on file. It doesn't charge it until Black Friday. You can think it over, decide, and then you can always cancel your pre-order if you decide you don't want to do it. But if you keep your pre-order, you do get $25 off the box, which is something that nobody else is going to get. So if you're interested in it, which you should be, then you should keep your pre-order. But this is one of the roles that's going to be in there, but I almost hit myself in the face with it. There is DTF in there. There's UV DTF in there. It's all exclusive designs. And then there's all the blanks you need to make over 60 projects. So when Justy said it's packed full, she means it. It's packed full. And that's why there's such a limited quantity, because we have packed it with so much stuff that we literally cannot source any more of the stuff. We were going
anything else.
I know Justy has been what's the right word for what you've been doing? Trying
obsessing.
Yeah. But it was like, we really wanted this to be super high value. We've gotten a lot of feedback from people who are wanting to start a crafty business or who do craft shows or who just want to give a lot of crafty gifts this holiday season. And so we wanted it to be packed full with like a wide variety of high value projects. So these are projects that sell really well. These are projects that are fun to make. These are projects that go great as gifts. And you can make over 60 of them. You're going to be crafting for the entire next year with the stuff you get in this box. You could actually, let's pretend like you have 40 best friends. I don't even know who has 20 best friends, but whatever. If you have 40 people you want to give gifts to this holiday season, you could make something for each of those people and still have enough to make more than one craft per month in the year 2026 to use up your box. That's how much stuff is in here. So it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff.
So before we go to Christine's question, Tracy had a question earlier and we jabbed right through it. I'm sorry. But she was talking about, she hopes that in the dollar event, the digital side of the deal, that there are paper projects. I can promise you that there is. There's a lot. I don't know what number we're currently at, but it's in the thousands. So there's lots and lots and lots of stuff on sale for this event. There's definitely paper projects though.
And Mackenzie is right also that there are tons of paper projects, but also projects that aren't necessarily for paper can be paper projects. Like lots of woodcut projects make fantastic paper cut projects. So I would encourage you to look at those too. Ashley says, no, not the paper crafts. She and I, kindred spirits. I hate a paper craft, but I love you people who love paper crafts. So that counts.
We'll circle back to Christine's question. Yes, you can press these on blanks and sell them. Obviously, with the DTF stuff is where you're going to use an actual press or
an iron. Yeah. I like how you had it right there. You were
like ready. Because I've been heavily testing this, and Laura has been through my struggle with me. I didn't like certain presses, and I liked this press, and I didn't like that one. And it turns out my favorite thing is this thing. This thing does the best job.
Which is so funny because I like my clamshell press the most, but my easy press is my like second favorite.
Yeah, see, I don't like those flat presses. It's like I just don't get the adhesion that I want. And I think it's because I'm a control freak. With this, I can like baby it all the way across.
I'm about to cut out one of the designs so you guys can see kind of the quality of the designs you're going to get in the box. I'm trying to do one that's not going to like give away some of the projects. One thing I will say is Justy worked hard on these gang sheets. She wasn't the only one who worked hard, but she did work very hard. And I have to say, not that I'm trying to diminish your work. I'm trying to also shout out some of the other people who did it. Anyways, that was kind of weird how I said that. Sorry. Justy worked very hard on these. And one thing she did on this gang sheet that I love is she has little headers on some of the portions of the gang sheet that tells you what it's sized for. So without giving away too many of the projects, there will be like a header on part of the gang sheet that says like tote bags. And then below it are all the designs that are sized for the tote bags that are in the box. So that way you don't have to play guesswork on like what it's for. However, there are lots of projects in here that could be used for multiple different things. So don't feel limited by that. But if you're one of the people who's like, what does this go with? Like, what is this for? She has really thought that through. And I think it makes the box like extra incredible. Just FYI to Justy.
Thank you, Mackenzie. There are 2,500 files submitted for the dollar event on Black Friday. I don't think that includes another 700 that are coming. So I think we're at 3,000 at this point.
I'm also just noting that the value of these gang sheets is incredible because you packed these designs in here.
Yeah. I'm sorry to people that
design out, and I'm like, don't mess it up. But I love it like that because you get so many designs.
Yeah. I'm sorry to people that don't love the fussy cut because I do. And I will just, if there's room for an extra project, why not shove an extra project in there? That could be.
I completely agree. So, but be prepared. Get your good scissors out because these designs are nested up against each other because we wanted to put as many designs on here as we could possibly fit. And that was for you guys. So be thankful.
Hannah, this is available. This box and the dollar event both start at 4 a.m. on Friday of next Friday, and it'll be available. Well, for the boxes, it's until we run out, but that will also close Monday at some point. I know the answer to this question, so give me just a second, but it'll end on Monday. 6 a.m. UK time, so that's 11 hours, right?
6 a.m. UK
no,
time.
It's backwards. 1 a.m. our time Monday. Yeah. So yeah, get it on the weekend. For sure.
I just saw another question. I don't know if you answered it while I was cutting. Hannah said, will this be, oh, it's on screen. My bad. Will this be available on Black Friday only? No, this is available until it sells out, but it opens on Black Friday and it closes on Monday.
Which is what I just said.
I was kidding. Sorry. I was like, wait, you know how sometimes the back of your brain like tells you, but like the front of your brain doesn't? The back of my brain was like, I think that she just said this. But then the front of my brain just kept talking. So
it's okay. It's been a long day already. So.
Okay, so I want to show you guys a couple of the designs. I won't tell you what they're for, but on the second one, you'll be able to know what it's for. But this is one of the designs that I love, love, love. This is the UV DTF. So look how cute. And like the quality is so good on these. Like you can, well, my camera's not, but there you go. You can see how vibrant it is. It's got that little like glitter effect on it. It's so cute. Love, love, love. Double love. And then this is another one that I really loved from the UV pack.
Oh, the bookmark. I made that one actually. Like I designed that one with fonts and everything.
Camera light not. Maybe I have to get my head out of the way. I don't know why it's not wanting to like.
It says, shh, I'm busy exploring a new universe. It's for a bookmark.
It's a bookmark, but it's so cute. Such a cute little thing. So anyways, the point of that little story there is there's so much to make out of this box and a wide variety of projects. So no matter who you're gifting for this holiday season, I promise you there is something in this box that you could make for them. Should I show any of the DTF?
If you want. It's up to you.
Okay.
I do want to add the full sheet of DTF. There's not like one project in the box per item, because basically what I did was I did as much as I could from the box, and then we had blank space. So I added a bunch of stuff too. That way you have options, because you might not like Easter and I might have put like an Easter thing there. And then that way you can sub out things as you need.
Is this it? I don't know if I'm pulling the right one.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
I think that was last month's event.
Hold on, I have to go on mute for just a second. My daughter's school is calling me. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. So Emily says, not sure if you can answer without giving too much away. Is there a theme to the ultimate box, or is it just a bunch of random designs? So basically what we did was we were looking at like what you guys would want. And it was more like, this is a yearly thing. This might be someone's starter gift. That's actually what we're calling it, is like the ultimate starter box. So this might be someone's first time in UV and DTF. So we just kind of mixed it in with like a year's worth of designs. Obviously, if you really, really like DTF or you really, really like UV DTF, you're going to come back and you're going to order more. But this gives you just a little flavor of some things for throughout the year. I didn't go heavy on Christmas because I knew that by the time like we ship them out on November 28th, it's going to be getting closer to Christmas. You know, you're not going to want to do just Christmas right before Christmas. So we didn't go super heavy on Christmas. I think there's a couple designs in there. Did some Valentines like Laura showed. And then we did just a lot of like evergreen stuff that you could use throughout the year. I did a couple occupations, things that I knew were popular there. There's a lot of like graphics in this one rather than full-blown designs, just because I've noticed that I like those, because I like to like pop them on the corner of a sweatshirt, or I don't always need like a whole quote. So we did a lot of the more basic graphics for the set.
Sorry for my abrupt departure, everyone, by the way. When when the preschool calls, you answer, because it normally means there's been an injury. There has been an injury, in case you're wondering. Hallie fell and hit her head. So luckily she doesn't need to be picked up, but anyways, sorry to everyone for jumping out.
I hope she's okay.
Oh yeah, she's fine. She was cleaning up in the science center and she fell and like hit her head on the corner of the table, and she has like a little mark right here. But
this one's more for Laura, because Laura, I think you've done this. Have we done painted wood yet?
I did it. Okay. So it's kind of like putting UV on, like if you've ever done the acrylic ornaments where you like paint them and then you put like the UV on it, and people are like, put the paint on the back and then the UV on the front so it doesn't like chip up. It's kind of similar, but paint tends to grip better to wood. So yes, you can, is the short story, but the long story is when you're pulling it up, you just have to go really slow and keep like a really flat angle, because if you like try to just rip it up, then you might chip your paint. But honestly, chipped paint on wood is like kind of a look anyway. So I've never like had it ruin it, but you do have to be a little bit more careful. But you can do it. Yes.
I wonder if that would be different on a stain, since stain's like really just
sure. Yeah.
staining the wood.
Sinks into the grain of the wood and paints is on top. So yeah, I mean, if you just stain, it would be no problem at all. I also bet you could seal your paint and then put the UV on top and it would be fine. A DTF printer and oven.
What's an oven? I want an oven.
Yeah, wait, what are we talking
about? Is it a cool new tool?
Maybe, will you ask them for clarification? I want to answer this question, but I don't think I understand it. We are a DTF printer, as in we sell DTF prints from our industrial DTF printer, but no, neither of us have a personal at-home DTF printer. It answers the first part of the question. The second part of the question, though, is please tell us what an oven is, because I think we both need one.
If it's part of the curing process, I need you to know that Laura and I do not know anything about the whole process.
Yeah, no.
Like, that's over there, and you just let us print pretty pictures, please. Thank you.
If you're just asking like what supplies do you need to use DTF or UV DTF, the answer is a blank, the prints, and for DTF you need like a heat press or an iron to press it on, but that's it. For UV DTF, it is literally just a fancy sticker. So that's a common misconception with UV DTF, and I'm saying it's a common misconception because both Justy and I thought it when we first played with UV DTF, which is you don't have to sublimate it, you don't have to press it on. It is a fancy sticker. Like the one that I just showed you guys, this big XO, I could literally peel this right now just like a sticker and stick it on and it would be permanent. Whoop, there you go. There's the little backing. It's like got a backing strip, just like a sticker. So
when she says permanent, she means permanent. Because one of the weirdest things about this is it's like, I want to understand the science, but I don't like science, so I don't care to actually figure it out. But as soon as you press it, it's like it gets harder. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It's like
as soon as you press it down onto your blank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to be
with like a UV resin. And so once you peel away the transfer, tape or whatever you want to call it, it's like adhered to your solid. And because you now have it on a solid instead of like a flexible piece of plastic, it's like solidified in place, which is cool. But they are super permanent. Like I've run my tumblers through the dishwasher a lot. And I've had no chipping, like not even a smidge of chipping.
I have one that I made a year ago when we first started even looking at DTF, and I got some on a cup, and I've been washing it. Now, I didn't actually adhere it properly. I pulled way too hard, way too fast when I was pulling it off, and I actually cracked it. And even now, I wish I had it near me, but I don't. Even now, it's still in one piece. You just see the little piece that I cracked, and it's still there, and it hasn't fallen off the cup. And I dishwash everything because if it can't be hand washed, it can't live in my house. So it's lived a long, long life.
I mean, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. They last for 5 ever, not forever, but 5 ever. Also, for people who are just joining us, don't forget to join the DB Besties group. We have the QR code for it right here. We will drop it in the chat again, but we have put the pre-order link for these ultimate DTF starter boxes that we're talking about. We've put it in the link to pre-order in the DB Besties group so that you guys can have a chance to pre-order this box. It is going to sell out, and we wanted to give you guys something so that you could secure it ahead of time if you want to. It's completely risk-free. You can cancel leading up to Black Friday if you change your mind. But if you keep your pre-order, your card will be charged on Black Friday. You'll be first in line for your box to ship. You'll be first in line to make sure you get a box, and you get $25 off the box itself. That's only available if you pre-order. So make sure you do that. If we have enough people pre-ordering, we will probably have to turn off pre-orders. So if you're interested at all in pre-ordering, you should go ahead and do it because I don't know. This is the first time we've ever done something like this pre-order wise. So if it's wildly successful, we really don't, we really only have a specific number of these boxes. So like if enough people pre-order, we will have to like cut it off because we can't make more boxes. We source everything we could possibly source to stuff them to the brim and make them packed with value for you guys. And so it's not like a marketing tactic for us to be like, we can't sell anymore. And then you're going to get an email from us on Monday that's like, we dropped more. It's like, no, there's no more. There's not another one. There's no more boxes out there. We have physically, they're sitting ready to be shipped. Like
there are some suppliers that still haven't restocked from where I bought. So yes. I don't think that those products are ever coming back, to be fair.
So yeah, this is not one of those things where we're like, you're never going to get it again. And you're magically going to get an email. No, you're not. I promise you. There's no more boxes. We don't have any more. This is not a game. This is not a drill. There are no more boxes. So if you're interested, you should pre-order. And the way you pre-order, for those of you saying, I'm interested. Emily, no, there's not a limit on how many boxes you can buy. You can buy 10 if you want to. Go to the DB Besties group. It's linked right here in the QR code. We will drop the link for you again in the chat. And you can do the pre-order there. In fact, I don't know if we pinned that post, but we should if we haven't. Let me go look at it real quick.
I am double checking that you can pre-order more than one. I think we might only be able to pre-order one, and then you might have to fight for the rest of them if you want more than one.
Oh, sorry. I thought she was just talking about buying them in general. I wasn't thinking about the pre-order. But yeah, maybe we should check on that because I think we didn't think about that.
And then Clarice says, can you UV DTF on slate? I would assume. I don't see a reason why you couldn't, unless it's just too bumpy. Like the slate that I've got slate coasters, and it's got like that kind of raised surface.
Yeah.
Emily just pinned it in the group. Go, Emily.
Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and copy the link to the group and put it back in the chat again so it's there. Wait, did that work? If you click on that, does it take you to the Besties group?
I don't know, because if I click on it, it wants to show it on our live stream.
Oh, really? That's weird. Oh, just like I just did?
Yeah, that.
Cool. Well, sorry about that. Someone, well, if you click on that, make sure it goes to the DB Besties group, but join the DB Besties group so you have access to the pre-order.
Ooh, Barbara pre-ordered. Who?
Get it, Barbara.
Shout out to our dev team who we like just sprung up that we needed this by today at this time, like 2 days ago.
Yeah. We were having a moment because I'm gonna give you guys some inside knowledge, okay? And Justy, you can just be like, Laura, shut up if I shouldn't share this, but I am bad at oversharing, so whatever. We were looking at all the people who have joined. So we've been running some ads to get people to join a text list so that we can let them know when the sale goes live. That has been wildly popular. And so there was a little bit of oh my gosh, what about our besties? What about our people that are always on our live? They're not even going to get a chance to buy this box because once again, when we tell you that we can't make any more, we really mean we can't make any more. So we were like, okay, what we going to do? And Justy, sweet Queen Justy, was like, we should go live and like give them a chance. And I was like, you're right. And so then we sprung it on our dev team. They always love us. They love every single time we're like, hi, we need this. And we need it yesterday. And they put together this for us. So
thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you to the dev team. So this is what was our goal, that you guys would have a chance to be able to pre-order this thing. Hannah's saying, so your order on Facebook. So you're not going to actually order anything through Facebook. That's just where the link is. So it's on our website. It's secure. It is all processed through our website. But we are only opening this pre-order to our Besties group so that you guys have first dibs on pre-ordering since we have such a limited number. And we're just putting it in that group there to keep it kind of secure and locked down.
Basically, we're gatekeeping the link. You got to go in there and join because you're going to want to later anyways, because as it gets closer to this Black Friday event, we're going to be sharing more and more, but also we're going to be showing you like sneak peeks and previews. And that's just the place to be. If you want to know anything about what we're doing or what's going on, that's where we share everything.
The Besties group is truly a place to be. If not for like the pre-orders and the like sneak peeks and all the like value you get for being in the group, it's also just like the best crafting community on the internet. Like there's no drama. There's no toxicity. It's just like people being like, hey, look at this thing I made. And people will hype you up in the comments. Or it's like, hey, I'm a newbie and I'm struggling with this. Any ideas? And then there will be like 15 people in the comments being like, oh, this is wonderful. Here's what you can do. Let me show you. And it's like, it's just, oh, bye, Justy. And it's just like a very supportive group.
I don't know where I went.
I said, oh, bye, Justy. Just peace out. Hannah, yay. Welcome to the Besties group. It is really such a wonderful group. It's also fun just to scroll and get inspiration because people post their projects all the time. And they're cute. And they're fun.
I don't know how we got so lucky to have like such a positive community. There are other communities on Facebook that are not, but ours is just so sweet.
I completely agree. I need to respond to this comment really quick. Sorry. Un momento. There we go. I just saw that someone had posted in the Besties group, how do I order the Ultimate Starter Box? But it was before we had released the pre-order link. So I wanted to go back and tag her and say, oh, you can pre-order it now. because I just realized.
Oh, just a note, if you are going through the pre-order and it's like telling you no, I did this and then I thought we were broken, but we weren't. There is a little spot where you have to put your zip code in a second time, and it's just to make sure like the billing and the shipping address in case you're shipping it to like a friend or you want to like gift it to somebody. So you might have to go through and just pop your zip code in that if it doesn't autofill already, because mine didn't. So if you get a big old this didn't work, try that first and then push it and you should be good to go.
Rock and roll. I don't really know if we have much else to say. Like, is there anything else we want to make sure we yap about before we go?
Keep an eye out because there's something coming right as it ends.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yes. We did something last year. If you've been around, we're not going to tell you what it is. So don't get too excited. But if you were around last year, we did something very, very fun during the holiday season post Black Friday. And it was so successful and so fun, we decided to do it again. And this time we partnered with some wonderful crafty businesses to bring you some really cool stuff at no cost to you.
Yeah, this is a free event. So this next event doesn't cost anything.
Free event. It's going to be very fun. Make sure you're following us on socials. Make sure you're in the Besties group because December 1st, we're going to be bringing some fun to the table. That's all there is to say about that.
I'm going to be mad all week that I can't be part of it because
I know, me too. I'm going to be watching how other people are blessed, and I'm going to be wishing I could be blessed.
Same.
Also, Christine loves the idea of a starter box new to DTF. Love it. Yes, it is a great box if you haven't. I mean, it's a great box if you love UV DTF and DTF. It's also a great box if you never used it before because the variety of projects you're going to get to make is really, really fun and cool.
And I think it'll make you, I don't know, I've fallen in love with it. I'm to the point that even we went to an event it's been 2 weeks. It's been a long month.
Has it been 2 weeks?
I don't know. Maybe it was like 2 weeks ago today we left or something. But we just went to an event and we made our shirts for that. And I'm like, we don't have to like order shirts from somebody. I can just make those. I make everything now.
And similarly, when I'm like, oh, I could cut this out of vinyl. I think I have the colors for that. And then I'll be like, or I could just do DTF.
Actually, I have my daughters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the shirts Justy made for us. Bye, Justy. She was just trying to show you guys this jacket, and then off she.
I don't know why it's kicking me. It just randomly says disconnected, but I'm there the whole time.
Yeah, that's so weird because you'll randomly just get booted off. We didn't see the jacket though. You got it before we saw it. It's so cute.
It says, I see it. I like it. I downloaded it. I made it. Laura made this, by the way.
I didn't. You made it. I designed it.
You designed it. I made the jacket.
Yeah. I designed it. You made it with your hands. Yeah. Okay, so to finish up, here are your things you need to take away from this live. Join the DB Besties group. You can scan this QR code right here, or you can use the link that we put in the chat. Join the Bestie group because it's the best crafty home on the internet, and also because that's where you get access to all the amazing deals, such as the pre-order link to our Black Friday deal, which is live now. And it's very important that you pre-order because number one, it's risk-free. You can cancel it anytime before Black Friday at no cost to you. However, if you keep it, you are guaranteed an access to one of the boxes, which there are a limited number. We cannot make more. That's not a joke or a marketing tactic. We literally cannot make more. And so when they sell out, they are completely gone. You make sure you get access to one. You also get $25 off of said box and yours ships first. So it is a win-win-win-win situation. That is our amazing Black Friday deal. In that box, you get everything you need to make more than 60 projects plus UV DTF and DTF. Super fun, super cool, super amazing. You can give crafty gifts all holiday season long and still have some left over to craft in the year 2026. Also, we have a deal going on design bundles for Black Friday, and Jesse's going to tell you about that because I'm out of words.
She's reached her cap for the day. Okay. So we also have our dollar event, which if you've been around for, I don't know, the last 10 years or so, it's the dollar event. It's everything a dollar. Now we've grown it over the past few years, so now it's everything a dollar. But if you're a Plus member, you get the everything free if you're unlimited. If you are on a credit program, then you can actually use your credits. It's like the only time of year that you can use your credits on those higher value things. So take advantage of it for the few days that it's open. Also, as Mackenzie has pointed out, that we totally forgot to share,
I know, I just
during
thought.
this event, we have 50% off your annual Plus membership. So if you're already going to buy like 100 files and you're going to buy them for $1, this might actually pay for itself. So be sure to look into that. I don't know how much the actual year ends up being because my math is not mathing, but it's probably the best deal you're going to get all year if you want to be a Plus member. And Plus members get all kinds of benefits, but the biggest one is they get those free files, but they also get free software. And we have a lot of updated software stuff coming. It's all crafter made too. So it's for crafters, by crafters. It's not some kind of like side project software that's not really going to help you. And then we have Hannah asking a question.
Oh, Hannah says, can I pay at pre-order or does it only take payment when it's live? The pre-order just reserves your spot. Your card is charged the day the deal goes live. So your card will be charged on Black Friday.
So it'll be November 28th or whenever it gets charged, because sometimes there's a little lag there. And then that way you can go in and cancel anytime between now, and you won't have any kind of like fee or stipulation or anything, but you do get that $25 off your box. All right. Well, I think that's it.
I do too. I think that's the end. Everyone can bemoan Justy in the comments that she's actually going out on Black Friday to go shopping. The rest of us are just pre-ordering our DTF box and sitting at home in our pajamas.
Side note, this is a great starter gift for someone that you want to get into crafting, because they literally only need whatever these are called, iron. Can't think of words today.
It's a wonderful gateway drug.
Especially if you have like a preteen. My 12-year-old has been really, really into DTF because she's learned that she can make whatever she wants and she can design it, and then she can wear it to school and look really cool and unique. So
my toddlers love UV DTF because they can use it like a sticker and they think it's so cool. They've been, customizing their water bottles, their notebooks. It's cute.
Okay, well, get your pre-orders in and we will talk to you guys soonish.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime in the next month.
I think so. Okay, bye guys. Join the Besties group.